Hi, Demetra. How are you? Yeah, so going to be talking to myself again. This is just some stuff that that I've been thinking about. It's been going on in my mind for a couple of days, maybe even weeks, and I've been seeing and I've been watching a whole lot of confirmations of what I have been thinking about. So, Demetra, why not just make a video for yourself and for others if others choose to watch the video? So, um, what I was thinking about, starting to think about, is the fact that something major is about to take place. And I'm quite sure a lot of people have been feeling this and actually know it, that we are living in a time, like right now, we are living in a time where anything and everything is possible, you know, even if it is manipulated, as far as like the weather go, but just things in the news and just a lot of things, like anything is possible. And also people have been watching a whole lot of movies that are now currently is like remakes of previous movies that are coded and that have the truth right there in plain sight. And some people still refuse, to believe it, even if it is put in movies. And sometimes the main character, is exposing something or telling, other characters in the movie what their experience and what's going on. And people is like, no, that's impossible. Matter of fact, I just started watching, what is that show on Netflix? It's an old show, Endless Strange Things, Stranger Things, that's it. I just recently started watching that. I know that's been out for years. And I'm on the first season, I believe on the 5th episode. So if any of y'all ever watched Stranger Things, and what I've seen so far is, just say for instance, the mother, her son Will is missing, quote unquote. And she was speaking to her son. I mean, it's it's stuff, but basically she was saying that her son is still alive, that the body that the people pulled up from the water is not her son, and the people thinking she crazy, and this movie takes place, I think, well, the series takes place in 1983, I believe. So it's back in the day in the 80s, where it wasn't like well, it was computers, but it wasn't a whole lot of search engines. You got to read like newspapers and stuff like that. But anyways, they thought, and the mother is played by Winona Ryder. So she's like telling even her son and like the police officer, like, yeah, I talked to my son through the lights and he's communicating with me. He's still alive, and something came through the wall, and like a whole lot of stuff that seems crazy, and impossible. People looking at her like, okay, yeah, she's just going through it because, she just found out her son, is dead, and she's not even admitting to that's her son. So yeah, she's probably just handling, the death and breathing in her own way. And, so people was like, she's something wrong with her. But what she is actually experiencing is the truth. And she even admitted to herself one day, like, don't you think that I know what I'm saying sounds even crazy to me when I say it, but it's the truth. And then people is like, no, that's impossible. But then, of course, what always happens in a lot of movies and a lot of series, the truth always comes into the light. And then the same people who was doubting her or saying she was crazy or that's impossible, they start actually saying the same thing and start actually like, oh my goodness, she isn't crazy. And then actually the cop was experiencing some stuff too, or he seen some stuff when he went to this facility. And then he actually, and of course we all know, it's wires and it's hidden cameras, and not even hidden cameras, but everything is being watched. So we already know that. If you don't know, now you know, everything is being watched. What you say, what you do when you go out in public, like your phone, tab, TVs, like all that. So basically, in the movie, the cop actually found a wire in his fan, in his light, one of the things on his ceiling. But but then he basically went to the mother. He was one of the naysayers that was like, "You're crazy," basically, you know. But after what he experienced, he actually went to the mother and was like, "You know what? You were right about everything, like everything." And I remember when that part came on, when he, you know, actually like told the mother, like confessed to her, like, "You know what? You're not crazy." And he actually said that to her. I was like, thank you. Like, finally, like, just have an open mind. Like, just listen to what somebody is saying. Like, understand where they're coming from. Just because it sounds crazy or unrealistic, don't just denounce it. Like, just listen to the person and let them, you know, but whatever. So, but yeah. Um, yeah, so I forgot the reason why I brought that up. Stranger Things, but oh yeah, well no, whatever. Well, anyways, okay, yeah. So the what am I about to say? Okay, Demetra, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, like something is about to happen. Like I'm quite sure a lot of y'all feel it, that we are living in the times where the possibilities of things are endless. Oh yeah, I was saying about the movies as remakes. Yes. So nowadays, a lot of the movies are just remakes of previous movies, and I'm quite sure y'all can already tell what's about to happen, you know. And then most of the time now in the movies is just really comical, even if it's supposed to be a horror movie. It's like so many times it's done remade it, or the plot is still the same, but the character names change. So everything is still happening the same way, but they probably throw in some updated technology or environment or whatever. And then instead of even it being horror, it's more of a comedy, but it's supposed to be a horror movie because it's like y'all done remade it so many times that what can y'all do now? So that's basically what I'm saying. What life is like. A lot of people here now are is, I don't want to say remakes. Well, a lot of things that are happening now already didn't happen before. It's just different character names, different character names, and different the same plots really, but how can I explain it? Hopefully y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like nothing new is under the sun. Everything has been done already. It's just a more updated format, and the people are updated. The names have changed. The location has changed, but it's still going on how it was many, many, many years ago. Basically, okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So, um, the main reason really why I'm making this video is because y'all can take this as a warning. Y'all can take this as a memo. Whoever is watching this video. But change is coming. And I mean a change. And into the bad, evil people who's just bullies, this change might be considered negative to y'all. But to the people who actually have suffered, who have been bullied, who have been lied on, who just I don't know, people just been picking on them, relying on them for no particular reason. Well, we all know the reason is because you're special. But this would be a good change for y'all. So basically, the people who have lied on people, who have did some bad magic on them, who lied to the police, who lied to many different people just to gain control of a situation, y'all time is up. Like, for real. I already seen it. I've been seeing it. I know it and I feel it. And it's getting closer. That's why now I'm putting it out there. I'm putting this out there, like, so y'all can take this as a warning, or don't take it as a warning. I really don't care, but I already seen what's about to come. And I know And like, as everybody know, that you cannot save everybody, especially those who do not want to be saved. So the string it's thinning out. The string was long, or the thread or whatever, but now it's unraveling. And have y'all ever seen like the string just coming loose? Like, it's probably 3 strands, 2 strands, whatever, but it's just slowly like falling apart like a rope. And then you like trying to hold on to that person, like, come on, I'm trying to save you, like, just confess, just tell the truth. Oh my goodness. And then the person is like, no, and you like, okay. But I'm like, but if you don't want to do it, then I mean, I'm not forcing anybody. Like, nobody should force anybody to do something that they don't want to do. I'm just give people opportunities. But that opportunity is finished. It's done. Because right now it's just nonsense. It's immaturity. It's drama that I already done stepped above. And I'm not going to be going backwards towards that. So no. So anybody that has been bullying people, that treated people wrongly, that just lied on people, and y'all think y'all got away with it, or y'all probably did get away with it for a time, not even realizing that all the many years and all the many people that y'all done lied on throughout all these many years, it was just evidence building up on yourself, on your character. Like movies that people go undercover in different gangs or situations, like the movie In Too Deep, where it's like the FBI, the CIA, the DEA, the police, whoever it is actually watching a group of people or a person for a while. They don't just watch this person for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. They watch a person for years. Know their every move, know what they do, know what places they go to. And then after them years, and like I said, they send people in too as undercovers, and pretend like they friends and co-workers or just different things to see how they really are. And then the whole time the person who's been a bully and who's lying on people have no clue of what's going on. I mean, if they were smart enough, they probably would have a clue of what's going on. But throughout the years, by the actions, it's just building up. And then once that the DEA, the police, whoever, FBI, NSA, whatever, when they get, when they finally say, you know what, we're going to go ahead and get this person. We have enough evidence that they done did what they done did, the lies that they done said. We have enough of that, so we about to put them out to the forefront. We're about to take them in. We're about to interrogate them, ask them questions, and give them time to confess to what they doing, because we have it all here. So basically, for those people who think y'all got away with it, y'all really didn't. Y'all was just digging yourself into a deeper hole. Like everything is being watched. Everything is being seen. What happens in the dark will always come into the light. I'm quite sure y'all heard that before. So, yeah. So, what else I wrote? Yeah, and like I said, the movie In Too Deep, it's a whole lot of other movies where people go in undercover, and even now, like in quote unquote real life on the news, where they have operations and they actually call these operations names, Operation yada yada yada, Operation whatever, and then y'all know what I'm talking about. So all these people, they be having news press conference. Yeah, we took down the whole gang. We took down a whole police department because they was doing some illegal activity. We took down this person and that person. We be watching them we was watching them for a good couple of years, and you know, so it's like that stuff does happen. So people will be getting taken down. People, I mean, it's just your time to confess. Like if you did something wrong, just confess it. You know, you might, so I'm gonna put this out there. You might get a lighter judgment, and I'm using the judgment in different ways. So don't just think of it as a physical judgment or a human judgment. Think of it also as a spiritual judgment. And like I said, I done seen some stuff, and I'm quite sure I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one who seen what's to come. You know, we all supposed to be a part of making this world a better place. So, what else I want to say? Yeah, I guess really that's it. Like if you did something wrong to somebody, just confess. Confess it to that person. Confess it out loud. If you need to go deep within yourself and heal any kind of issues that you got within yourself before you confess, or before you apologize, or before you announce the envious, the plotting, the deceit, the disloyal, the slandering, and the lies of a person. If you need to heal yourself first, then do it. Because I'm telling y'all, this time is not guaranteed. Anything can change. Everything can change in a blink of an eye. Like, literally. Right before your eyes. So I'm saying, if you don't want to be saved, then cool. But I'm saying you're gonna be outside looking in, and then that's suffering. That's, oh my goodness. But again, people reap what they sow. So if you were sowing bad vibes and just drama and nonsense and chaos and just so much unnecessary immaturity things in this atmosphere, all that is heading back your way. All that is headed back your way, and you cannot run from it. You cannot hide from it. It's coming to get you 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times fold to what you put on the people who you did bad on. And the people who have suffered, including myself, who have suffered throughout the years from people, lies and actions, it's our time. It's our time. We know who we are. We standing up against all of this BS, and we getting justice. It's already happened. It's happening now as I speak. It's happening now. When this video get uploaded, it has happened. So that string, y'all about to get dropped. Y'all about to get dropped. For real, for real. This is like straight, like I'm serious. This is no joking at all. So, alrighty. I guess that's about it. This was pretty good. I might do some more videos or something. Alright. Bye. Till next time.